Kobe or LeBron, the vast majority are going to say Kobe Bryant. Then sure. Then yeah, LeBron's not going to be one of your top 30 picks.
Nick Wright just flipped the NBA world upside down with his latest claim, and it's not what you would expect. The man who has often been seen defending LeBron James just came out and said something that shocked even his own audience. Kobe Bryant was better than LeBron James and always will be. With the help of Demenza Bird, the discussion dived deep into what it really means to have a bag in basketball and why LeBron might be lacking in ways Kobe never was. From offensive skill sets to shot selection and fan perception, this breakdown got real fast. If you think LeBron's legacy is untouchable, this episode will make you rethink everything. Before we jump in, make sure you like this video, subscribe to NBA Showdown, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a real talk moment like this one. Demenza Bird set the tone early by challenging a common myth in today's NBA. When he talks about a player's bag, he does not just mean how many highlight plays they can make or how flashy their game looks. He ties it directly to the skill level of players like James Harden and Steph Curry. Players who have a full arsenal of offensive moves they can pull out at any moment. This is important because it reframes the conversation from pure stats to pure skill. Having a bag means being able to break down defenders in multiple ways, with unpredictable moves and the finesse to shift gears mid-swing. LeBron, as physically dominant as he is, does not fit that mold. He might get buckets, but the elegance, the footwork, and the surgical execution that define a true bag are not his strengths. This distinction sets the foundation for why Kobe Bryant, whose game was built on layers of offensive craft, is viewed as more skilled.
Okay, I think having a bag is James Harden. That's like
Demenza continues by refining the definition of bag, calling it a go-to set of offensive tools a player uses to dominate one-on-one matchups. It is not about brute force or transition speed, it is about creating opportunities from nothing, often through craftiness and footwork. That is where the comparison between Kobe and LeBron starts to lean toward Bryant. Kobe was a master of half-cat scoring with a deep post-up game, turnaround jumpers, and a handle that allowed him to manipulate defenders at will. LeBron, while elite in other areas, often relies on physical advantages and fast break scenarios rather than finesse. If you strip away the athleticism and ask who could still dominate in a slowed down half-cat set, Kobe's name rises to the top. This perspective adds a new dimension to the debate. It is not just about what players achieved, but how they achieved it, and Kobe's bag was bottomless.
like Steph Curry, just a go-to move or a bag of moves that you can go to break the defender down.
Nick Wright takes the baton from Demenza and provides a brutally honest assessment of LeBron's offensive game. According to him, LeBron's ball handling simply is not elite. If you are looking for a player who can dazzle with tight dribbles, crossovers, and ankle-breaking moves, LeBron does not make that list. Nick goes as far as to say that if your definition of bag includes Kyrie-like handles and ISO breakdowns, LeBron would not even be in your top third. That is not an insult, it is an analysis. LeBron dominates through athleticism, IQ, and strength, not by dancing with the ball. This creates a major divide between him and players like Kobe, who, even at their peak, leaned heavily on skill-based scoring methods. Nick's take makes it clear that LeBron's greatness exists, but it exists in a different category, one that may not check every box in the bag conversation.
Since then has been the idea that he's gotten his 50,000 points by putting his head down and just going to the rim. Then sure. Then yeah, LeBron's not going to be one of your top 30 picks.
Interestingly, Nick Wright pivots to defend LeBron when it comes to scoring versatility. He acknowledges that while LeBron may not be flashy in his handle, there is no denying that he can score from anywhere on the floor. Whether it is a pull-up jumper, three-pointer, or attacking the rim, LeBron has developed a range of scoring tools. This, Nick argues, might be more valuable than a bag full of fancy moves if the result is still bucket. He highlights how LeBron has evolved his shooting and adapted his game to stay relevant in different eras. While Kobe had a prettier game, LeBron has always found ways to put points on the board. This presents a more nuanced picture. LeBron's lack of a bag in the traditional sense does not mean he is not effective, it just means his path to greatness looks very different than Kobe's. The efficiency is there, but the artistry is what many feel is missing.
If by bag people are talking about ability to score anywhere on the court at any time, LeBron's as good as anyone in the history of the league.
Then comes the turning point. Nick Wright makes a statement that shocked even his most loyal listeners. Kobe Bryant was better than LeBron James and always will be. He frames this carefully, emphasizing the need to be respectful because of Kobe's passing, but he does not hold back. He says, fans often misunderstand Kobe's shot chart and reduce his game to that of a slasher like Shaq. In reality, Kobe's shot variety and scoring finesse were far more complex. What separates Kobe is the toughness, the precision, and the ability to make impossible shots in high-pressure moments. According to Nick, these are things LeBron never mastered in the same way. Kobe embodied what it meant to have a bag, and it was not just about how he looked doing it. It was about the depth of skill he brought to the table. For Nick, this seals the deal in Kobe's favor.
People talk about him as if he has the same shot chart as Shaq did. Dunks and free throws.
To close the argument, Nick makes one more powerful point. He brings up the simple question of three-point shooting, a category where fans overwhelmingly pick Kobe over LeBron. This is not about percentages. It is about perception, trust, and the moments that live forever in NBA lore. Who do fans want taking the final shot with the game on the line? More often than not, it is Kobe. That speaks to the level of confidence and impact Kobe had on the court. LeBron has had his moments, but Kobe was the moment. He thrived in the clutch, pulling up from anywhere with that assassin mindset. The fans know it, the players know it, and Nick Wright is not afraid to say it. Even in areas where LeBron has improved statistically, he still does not inspire the same level of awe when the clock is ticking down. That's where the argument truly ends. Kobe had the bag, and the fans still believe in it.
Kobe or LeBron, the vast majority are going to say Kobe Bryant.
So this discussion does more than shake up the GOAT debate. It exposes the layers behind what we really value in a player: skill, legacy, and how they get the job done. Nick Wright, once seen as LeBron's defender, just acknowledged that Kobe Bryant's game was on another level. From the definition of bag to the way fans remember greatness, it is clear that this debate is not just about numbers, it is about how players leave their mark. What do you think? Does LeBron's lack of bag hurt his legacy? Or does his all-around game still put him ahead? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to NBA Showdown for more unfiltered takes and real NBA talk. We are just getting started.